So welcome everybody to our Team Healthy and Empowered call. I'm really excited to share with you what it is that we do at Healthy and Empowered. If someone sent you this video or you're joining our event for the first time, then I just want to say a massive warm welcome. We're really excited to share with you what it is, this amazing journey that we've all been on. I've been involved for the last 3 years within this incredible company, but Healthy and Empowered is something that we actually all created together as a team in December. So it's very fresh and new and exciting to start a new brand from the ground up, and I really love that. So Healthy and Empowered is really designed with this idea of the Train, Eat, Think program. So the Train, Eat, Think program is basically fitness, mindset, and nutrition. So the reason it's called the Train, Eat, Think program is because if you didn't know me, my name's Natasha Minter. I'm a model currently in New York, which is really exciting. I've been traveling for the last 4 months. I'm a model. I started a business to help models educate and empower them. And I've also got this business, Healthy and Empowered. So that's really why you're here, to hear more about this. And if someone's invited you to this, it's just because they want to share with you what it is that we do to help people become more empowered through their health and more empowered through the decisions that they get to make with their life. So my story is that I'm now 24, about to turn 25. I was introduced to the business Juice Plus, that my mum introduced me to it actually 6 years ago. And for a very long time, I'm talking 3.5 years, I was like, no, you're part of a scam. And I thought it was a load of rubbish. And I really was very skeptical. Eventually I said yes. I saw massive health benefits. I used to have a lot of pain with my scoliosis and used to wake up 4 nights a week, very disturbed sleep. And now I sleep through the night every night, and I have clearer skin. I have so much more energy. I'm traveling and on a plane like once a week at the moment, and I'm still not catching any bugs, which is like a blessing. I managed to get through jet lag. And for me as a model, it's really important to make sure that I'm looking after my health and I'm looking after who I, am, not only with my nutrition, but with my fitness and with my mindset. So that's what the Train, Eat, Think program is about. Juice Plus is the core of what we do, and it's the core of our program. Yet it's also been such an amazing gateway and a pathway to how to think in a better way and how to train in a way that's going to help us elevate to the next level. So I have a few of our wonderful team members here with you today just to share with you really what it is that we're about. So Rachel, are you available? Because I don't see you on the camera. If not, she's available. Great. So Rachel, if you could just share with us the products really quickly, 4 or 5 minutes, what they do. The one thing I will say that I just want to introduce first, and Rachel, you can continue with what I'm saying, is that we have really the core of your nutrition and the core really of our Train, Eat, Think program, and really how you should live your life every day is based around our Juice Plus products called the Core 4. So the Core 4 is the premium capsules and the Omega, or Omega if you're British. So Rachel, if you could talk about that, the premium capsules and the Omega first, that would be great, and just explain why it's the Core 4.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to find my headphones. So the Core 4 are fantastic. They are actually 100% whole food nutritional products that are bioavailable, which means that they get straight into your bloodstream and they start working within 20 minutes. They are the berry blend, the fruit blend, and the vegetable blend. And that means that there is over 30 different fruits, berries, and vegetables in each one of these capsules that we take. They have been digesters, and that's how that they are added into the capsules. The way that you take them is throughout the day. You can just have between 2 and 6 of each a day. They help with your digestive system. They also help with your immune system, and they are fantastic. I absolutely love those. The other products that we actually have are chewable versions of these. So these are ones that we give away for free, which is incredible because I don't know many other companies that do this. They are suitable for even toddlers. So I have been giving them to my little sister, and she's got a very rare syndrome. She usually gets very ill every single year and is in hospital. This is the first year that she hasn't actually ended up in hospital, so I believe that they've been helping her immune system. They have been proven during a health study that they allow the children to end up having a better focus in classrooms, and it also helps them to crave and know more about nutrition. Other products that we have are the Omega Blend, which are again also 100% vegan, vegetarian, and they are made with algae instead of fish oils, and they help to improve with your brain activity, your vision, and I can't wait to start taking those. I haven't started taking those ones yet. The other products are the boosters, which are only available in the UK at the moment, and they are like a powder form that help you with your, say if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight, or if you want to gain some energy, then you just pop them into a glass of water and you drink a pint of that. And they help you to have like more of a suppressed appetite. Another product that we have are shakes. The shakes are gorgeous. They are delicious. I love them because I travel about an hour to work each day, so on the go it's fantastic. We have vanilla and we have chocolate shakes. I also host Rachel's Recipes, where we make hundreds of different recipes with these shakes. So they give you energy and they give you all the protein that you need. They were actually created for Olympic athletes. And they fill me for a good 4 to 6 hours. So that is great. I was always dead against these things until I tried them and realized they actually work. We also have a couple of other items like snack bars and soups as well. So if you're interested in any of these products, then get back to whoever it is that sent you this link. And thank you very much for listening. I'll pass it back.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Rachel. So Naomi, if we could ask you to just share your story, how you felt before you started our Healthy and Empowered program and how you're feeling now.
Right, basically I suffer from a neurological condition. I have eczema and asthma. And so my neurological condition affects my coordination, my concentration. Can you hear me okay? It affects my coordination, my concentration. I'm working part-time and I'm also at university full-time. So whilst I'm at university, the products have helped my concentration so much. My hair, my skin has improved dramatically. My breathing is just amazing. I don't use my inhalers as much. I leave my inhalers at home because my asthma's improved with the products. My skin is just, I don't have breakouts. My skin, no eczema marks, no scars or anything, no infection with my skin, which I had before. I was constantly in and out of hospital with eczema breakouts, asthma problems, and I've not been to hospital since October. I've been on the product since December. So they have done a dramatic improvement in my system and everything. So, yeah. And everyone complimented on my hair being so long. And luscious skin.
Awesome. You do. You look fab. Love it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And then we're going to go to Jenny, who's actually in Canada. So, Jenny, if you could share with us your story really quickly, and then we'll jump back.
Okay, so basically last year I had an accident that laid me up. I gained a lot of weight, depression, anxiety, and just wasn't happy. And then Rebecca Harrison, my upline, reached out to me, whoop, whoop, and I will never go back. I basically had no motivation to do anything. I had gained a whole bunch of weight. I just hated life, and I was just getting heavier, and depression was getting worse. So I got on the products, and I now have lots of energy. I don't drink caffeine half as much. I normally suffer from chronic pain, and throughout the night I sleep so much better now. I never stop. I just can't believe how much energy these products have given me. I absolutely love the shakes, and I have lost weight, and my hair and my skin and nails are better because I'm on the trio of capsules, and I cannot wait to add the Omega because I have heard they're amazing. But yeah, so like I just absolutely overall my health is better, and this is the first year in 3 years that I have not ended up in the hospital when I've gotten sick. So I believe I have my capsules to thank for that. As well as my son is on the chewables and he has autism, so he has basically like gone in less than a month. He's went from below reading level to above grade reading level, as well as he hasn't had no more meltdowns. He hasn't had any more like distractions. Like his clarity is so much better. So the products are just like my life, and I'll never go back. And I'm gonna hand it back.
Awesome. So I will just note that actually when you get the Core 4 or the premium capsules on their own, which is called the Trio in America, you can actually get free products for your children, which is awesome because it's any child under the age 21 and under, and you can do that for up to 4 years. So it doesn't even have to be that you're a person related to either. It can be somebody that, you know, it can be your friend's daughter, for example. So I think for me, I think that's really amazing because the company is so focused on, you know, helping the future generation become healthier and better and everything like that. So I'm actually now going to jump to my mum, which is the reason I got into this business in the first place. And she's going to share her story really quickly and exactly why the child health study, if you could touch on that, Mum, why that's made such an improvement in Chloe, my sister's life.
Hey everybody, can you hear me okay? Yeah, cool. So my name's Yvette. One of my clients came into my salon at the time and told me about the products because how it made a massive difference to her. She suffered from fibromyalgia. Anyway, so after just 2 weeks after taking, first of all, just the premium capsules Trio to you guys who are American, my IBS totally stopped and I used to have to drink this disgusting orange thick fiber gel drink, which was vile. Then I noticed my energy really massively improved, and then I gradually noticed that my bleeding gums also stopped as well. So the child health study, I got the products free for my youngest daughter, who's now 17 now, but she had chronic asthma so bad I had to ring, we call it the 999 ambulance service over here. And it was like she was basically like a rope around the neck. I don't know if you know anybody that suffered from really bad asthma. But she also had hay fever allergy, so she used to have tablets for that. She used to have the blue inhaler and then the brown inhaler. So that was a win-win then. So I got the products for free. So whoever invited you to the call, if you are interested in trying at least I'd recommend to go on the premium capsules to begin with, because then you get the products free for children, whether it's the gummy version for children up to 12, or you can have the capsules, which for children from age 12 till 21. Okay, I know you're trying to keep it short and sweet. So.
Awesome. Great. Thank you so much. Awesome. So as you can tell, like the way that this works is it's just whole food nutrition. There's nothing else in it. It's just fruits and vegetables. So the way that it works is the truth is you just don't know what this is going to do for your body, because all our bodies are completely different and we all have bodies that react to things in different ways. And it's natural. There's no GMO, there's no herbicides or pesticides anywhere near it. It's better than organic. So the thing you're guaranteed with is that you're probably going to get a benefit. So I'm actually now going to switch gears a little bit, which I'm really excited to do because the business is something I'm even more passionate about. I'll share my story after we've done a bit of business presentation. So first, I'm going to jump to a girl who very quickly became my best friend, someone I found in this business on Facebook. So she joined my business just over a year ago, and Rebecca's going to introduce the first part of the business.
Hi, guys. So yeah, it's actually been like a year and a half, Tasha. It's been quite a while. So one question we get commonly asked, and I've personally had it asked a few times, and it makes me laugh every time, is Juice Plus a pyramid scheme? And the answer is no. Pyramid schemes have actually been illegal since about the 1970s. So if you don't know what a pyramid scheme is, I'll explain, because a lot of people, you'll say to them, and to me what a pyramid scheme is, and a lot of people will be like, I don't know what one is. So if you think about sort of like a corporate business, kind of looks like that. So a supermarket, for example, Morrison's in England, I don't know what you guys in America have, but it looks like that basically. You'll have a CEO at the top here, and everybody else is below that person basically. So the CEO is the top earning person in that business. You know, they've got all the responsibility and the charge under everybody. And then you've got, you know, sort of till workers, cleaners, store managers, all underneath them. And they all might want to get the top earning position. They might work overtime. They might work holidays, you know, you name it. They'll work extra hard to try and get up there. And it's extremely unlikely that they're going to get there, unfortunately, because that's the way the corporate world works now. They might get 1 or 2 promotions, but they've always got the risk of being demoted, which is the unfortunate case, and it happens a lot. Whereas Juice Plus is the complete opposite. Juice Plus looks like this, the bottom one. So we're an upside down triangle, basically. So within Juice Plus, you've got 7 levels. Everyone starts down here. You're called a dealer, and then there's 7 levels, and you can all get to the top position, which is NMD, National Marketing Director. That's the top earning position. And basically the way you get up there is by helping people. So like Tasha helped me see the opportunity and came into the business. I helped Jenny, Rachel, etc. And you know, we've grown quite a big community now, which is amazing. And we've done that just from helping people, building relationships, loving on people, and building a big family, basically. And through helping those people, you help yourself, because you're growing through the business and you get promoted. And the great thing about this is that you can never be demoted, because say something in your life comes up, because it does. Life is difficult sometimes when things come up, and maybe you take a bit of a week off. You're not going to be knocked back down a level. You're going to stay at the same position. And yeah, that's the major difference between Juice Plus and the corporate world. So I think that's it. So I'm going to hand back to Tasha.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Super quick, precise. I can tell I've been pushing you to practice. So basically, the 2 questions that I just want to cover really quickly that we get asked a lot in this business are, one is, do I have to sell something? And the second is, do I have to know a lot of people? So the first thing is, do I have to sell something? The reason we created the program, the Healthy and Empowered program, the Train, Eat, Think program, is, I really said the word program so much that I'm sorry, is because that for me, health is not just nutrition. Health is mindset, fitness, and nutrition. It's all 3 combined together. And for me, it's like the 3 pillars to being healthy and successful. So if I didn't have a good mindset, then it wouldn't encourage me to work out well, and I probably wouldn't eat well. And the same goes for if I'm not eating properly, I'm probably not going to work out because I haven't got enough energy to do it. And that's probably not going to make me feel very good. I can certainly say that when I don't work out, I start to kind of go on this slippery slope, and I don't start to feel not as good about myself as I know I could. So for me, it's not about selling anything. It's about showing people and being an example that when you yourself become part of our program and you start living what it might be like to train, eat, and think to the best of your ability, and just in small, simple steps, don't overwhelm it. It's really, really simple to just start, you know, doing something every day that you probably never did for yourself before, which could be exercise, or it could be reading first thing in the morning. You know, whatever that is for you, find something that's going to put you in a state of mind to be able to go out there and achieve what you need to achieve that day to become a better version of yourself, because you constantly want to be improving and getting better at the person you are so that you can get better in your career, better in your relationships. Like for me, it's all about like, how can I become better tomorrow with the things that I do today? So that's what our program is really all about. It's not about selling anything. It's really about living and breathing that yourself. I get questions endlessly, like, how do you have so much energy? How do you do so much? What, like, I have 3 careers, and like, not one of them is a plan B. Every single one of my careers is plan A. And for me, everybody's like, well, how do you do so much? I'm like, how do I not do so much? Like, how could I not? Sometimes I have so much energy, I'm like, maybe I'll start something new. But I have to kind of rein it in. So that's kind of the first question. It's when you become super passionate about something and you really are a living, breathing example of what it's like to be on this program. It really is kind of like just like sharing it with your friends and your family. And we all know someone that would like to get healthy, and we all know someone that would like to earn more money. So in terms of the business, this really is something for me. This business has been something that has always supported my career. So I'm obviously a model, and I'm signed worldwide in LA, London, Milan, and New York. And I've just been signed in Las Vegas, which is really, really exciting and something I never thought I would do. Yet now I'm a model, and I also, you know, I want to travel and I want to work remotely, and I want to be able to say yes to working opportunities on the West Coast of America like I have in 2 weeks. Yet, if I had a job that tied me down to a location, then I wouldn't be able to say yes to those sorts of things. So this business really allows me to say yes to anything and everything that I want to do, and it still pays me while I'm on the go. So the answer to, do I have to know a lot of people? The answer is that we all have Facebook. Everybody has Facebook, right? We all have Facebook. And we all do this thing called recommending. We all work with people all the time that we might go and recommend. For example, right now, my best friend who lives in London, he's a photographer. He recommended the photographer that I'm working with today. He was like, you should shoot with this guy, message him. So I did. So as humans, all we do is we work on recommendation all the time. You go to a nice restaurant, you call your friends and you say, hey, you should go to that restaurant. It's really nice, blah, blah, blah. You stay in nice hotels because of recommendations. TripAdvisor is as big as it is because we all work off recommendations, same as Airbnb. So you wouldn't book an Airbnb if people didn't have, like a recommendation on there. Like you'd be a bit like, oh, is that real? If they didn't have it didn't have no reviews on it. So that's exactly what this is. You share a product with people, you share it with one person, they share it with another, and through that, it becomes a domino effect. And we all have social media. This is a business that I've worked all over the world, from Morocco to Israel to England, in my home, to at my mum's house with my mum, which is super cool, being able to be like, hey mum, I haven't seen you in 2 months, but are you going to the conference on the weekend? And she says, yeah. And I'm like, cool, we spend time together then. So that's really cool for me that I get to be able to spend time with my family in that way. And that it's just supported what I want to do constantly. So that's pretty much the business in terms of kind of how it works. Obviously there's promotions on the way, and this business truly works if you work. I'm not going to sit here and sell a dream to you that isn't real. You have to be willing to put the work and effort and time and dedication in. And the truth is, if you see in this that this could be something that could support your career, for me, there's nothing else out there that I've found where I get to make money online. It never stops me being able to work remotely. I actually feel more connected, like I have more friends than I've ever had in my life because I have a business that's online. And it also gives me a really fantastic way to go outside and network with people. And I've always been confident, but now I'm confident on a very different level. So I'm going to quickly jump to Callie, who is her story, who's actually in New York. I'm staying with her right now in New York. Hi, Callie.
Hi. So, I just want to share a little bit about what the Juice Plus business has done for me. It's completely altered my lifestyle. So prior to joining the business, I'm a special education math coach. So I train teachers how to teach math, and I work with emotionally disturbed kids. So it could be a very draining and demanding job. So throughout the year, after I work, then I would also tutor 3 kids. So I would run around from work, go tutor kids, go to the gym, get home like at 8 or 10 o'clock at night. As a teacher, everyone thinks, they get home at 3 o'clock. Then I was also asked to be a part of 3 teams where you get paid by the hour, but we would have to be at work at 7 a.m. and leave at 5 p.m. And then I would still have to tutor, go to the gym, do laundry, cook, and all of that. And then our school year ends on June 26th, and we get paid 17% of our salary to work summer school, which is 5 extra weeks. Now, I became a teacher to enjoy my summers, so that was taken away because we get paid 17% for 5 weeks. It's so hard to give that up, so 90% of us do that. So I remember working last year's summer school so drained out, and I said, I am never working another summer school again, but I just didn't know how. And then Juice Plus fell into my lap, so I really hustled, and I worked from September to June, and I didn't have to work summer school. And I was asked to be a part of 3 teams, and I really didn't want to. So I got to say no to the teams that bored me to death, and I said yes to the team that I'm absolutely passionate about. And then I just kept one of the tutoring kids that's close to my house and fully enjoy it. So it really changed my lifestyle. I love how I can work it remote. I got to enjoy 4 vacations. I even actually had a customer at the Cayman Islands while lying on the beach. We were just chit-chatting, and she was interested in the Juice Plus product. So I pulled out my phone, and that was the moment where I realized the power of this business. I went to a baby shower, and my gynecologist just had braces, and she's like, I can't eat anything. And I had a simple solution to offer this woman who's now also recommending it to her patients. So the Juice Plus business has magically changed my lifestyle, and I'm so grateful for it.
Awesome, Callie. Thank you so much. So just before we jump to Amelie, who is my friend that's actually German. So she lives between, I think you live between Berlin and London, right? So just before I jump to her, so again, super international, love it. I'm just going to quickly debrief in the sense with the business, because I want to touch on what Callie said. With this business, we do like 4 main things. The first thing is we don't hold any stock. It's all mail order. So everything, all the product that all my customers have, for example, I didn't send them to them. Juice Plus did that for me. So I have an online virtual franchise office that Juice Plus sends all the products to, and I just put it online. So that means I get to travel the world with just 1 suitcase, not 10, with no products and only my own products. So that's one thing. The second thing is we share the product. We never sell it. Be a walking, talking product and be an example of, what this product really can do for you. And people will naturally want to hear more about that because everybody's living in a life that's super crazy and intense. The third thing is you teach to teach. You recommend this product to someone and you teach your friends, your team member, whoever's in your team, how to do the same thing. And you find other people like you to grow a network that's, empowering and successful and has a healthy message behind it. That's exactly why we're called Healthy and Empowered. And the final thing is, never put too much pressure on kind of feeling like you need to sell this to someone at all. If anything, you should just be somebody that's really speaking from the heart. For everything this has done for me and my whole family, how can I not share this with people that I know? Like, that's what it gets down to for me. So I'm now going to jump to Amelie. I just wanted to wrap that really quickly. Hi, Amelie.
Hello, hi. Thank you for the introduction, and I'm really happy to be on the call today. So my story started that I got introduced to this through my family. So I've been taking this for more than 23 years. So I'm really happy to say that I was in the Kids Health Study growing up, and my family's been involved with this company for more than 26 years. So back then they were in the US when they got told about this, and they actually brought this from the US to Germany. And back then they started, sharing this amazing opportunity in Germany, and then they moved to Spain. And, I just saw so many families increasing their health, doing so many great things. And I was always, super, super healthy, always the number one in fitness, athletics, always great. I was never ill. I think that's one of the things that, families are really always worried about. And I always thought this was really great for my health. And obviously I went then to the UK to study, and I studied environmental science of business. I did many different jobs. So I did loads of internships in renewable energy companies and fashion designer brands. I was working in PR. And then right after my university, I decided to work a 9-to-5 job. So I was working corporate. And I just, I said to myself, I was like, okay, I want to do this and I really want to focus on this. And I was working really, really hard with huge marketing companies, with telecommunications, tech. And I just realized that it wasn't for me. I was working even Saturdays, 11-hour shifts every single day. And I started building this business on the side because I started working with a group of young people, and it was so much fun. I was helping people and they started having amazing results. And I remember coming home for Christmas and I was exhausted. I was so exhausted. And I said to myself, I was like, what am I doing? Do I really want to do this for the next 5 years of my life? Working for someone else's dream, working for 9 to 5, 11 hours, and being completely exhausted, not seeing my friends. I was lacking and not doing as much as I wanted to. So I remember going to some events, seeing some really inspirational, amazing people that were part of this, and more young people that were traveling and doing all of this. And I was like, you know what? This can be me. This can be me, and this is me. So I came back to the UK, and I actually left my full-time job at that time because I had built this on the side. And I've been doing this now for, I think, 1.5 years, where I quit that job. I've been doing this now full time. I travel, I work wherever I want to, who I want to. I think that's really amazing that you can choose who you want to work with, because now I work with some amazing ladies who inspire me, who we travel together, we have fun together, and we just have so much joy in it, and we're building our own dream business. And now I've started modeling as well a little bit, and it's really flexible, so you can work it around your schedule. And if this is something for you, you can make it happen. You can build this alongside your full-time 9-to-5 job, and you can make it become more independent, which is amazing. And I've seen so many people and so many families doing this for themselves, to spend more time with the kids, like my parents, my family did, spend more time with me. And I made the decision for myself. They never spoke to me about this, and I really saw some inspirational young group of people that inspired me to also follow my dream of doing this as well, to work and travel.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, Amalie. I'm so thankful for you jumping on. So I really hope you've all enjoyed the call. I really hope this has been really beneficial to you, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching. We have loved sharing with you what we do. I mean, this is something that I become more in love with every single day, because I'm constantly surrounded by people that are empowering and encouraging. And like, I was nervous before this call, and I text Rebecca as it started, like, oh my God, she's like, you're going to be fine. And I was like, so yeah, like, I really love being surrounded by such empowering, positive people constantly, especially when we all live in a world that's kind of crazy. And as a model especially, I'm constantly being rejected and compared, and like put in situations where I don't necessarily feel comfortable sometimes. But what I always love is that I always can come back to this community, and it gives me so much more respect and understanding of myself as a human being, so that when I go to the modeling industry, I'm a much better model because of this business. So really, 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 really thankful to all of you for joining. This is something that I do remotely wherever I am, and I'm always like looking forward to being able to connect in such a community. And this is something that anybody and everybody can do. You don't have to be a model, you don't have to be a nutritionist, or a mum has a kid. Like, this is for everyone and anyone, but it's just whether you want to make that decision to have something that might support your career, or perhaps give you like another option to really be able to do what you want to do with your life. So really thankful to all of you, and I didn't mean to sing, for joining on our call. Please get back to the person that sent you this link, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye everyone.